Alright, I made bail again, so I'm back here doing their review. And you're thinking to yourself, whoa, Star Soldier, that's Space Harrier. Isn't that a Sega game? You review the Sega Genesis game, or you reviewing the Sega Master System game? Oh, cool. Well, unfortunately not really. This is actually a Turbografx-16 game again. NEC was able to get a whole bunch of Sega games, back in the 1980s. Sega was kind of in trouble then, and Sega Mega Drive wasn't doing too well in Japan, so Sega decided to let a whole bunch of companies release some of their games to different systems. And even the Turbografx-16 got one of their games. Even though Sega was a big competitor with NEC and the Turbografx-16 back in 1990s. Oh, anyways, let's check her out. Now, Space Harrier, you're playing as this dude, and you get to shoot stuff in 3D. Now, when I saw this game back in the 1980s in the arcades, it was awesome. It was 50 cents, but seeing these kind of graphics in the arcades at that time, when you're seeing games like Super Mario Brothers and stuff like that, this game just looked fucking incredible. And unfortunately, what you're seeing on here on the Turbo doesn't even do it justice, because you're still missing a lot of the fancier detail and crisper frame rates and all that. If you want a good, really good version of Space Harrier, I recommend you pick up the 32X version, which I pretty much only recommend getting for the 32X. Oh, anyway, back to the Turbografx version here. In this game, there's actually 18 levels here. Blast shit in the sky, fancy stuff like dragons and mushrooms and big heads and stone stuff. Look at those stoners. Oh, it's good fast action. I wouldn't say it's a great game, but it's fun. Blasting shit out of the sky. You can't go wrong with that, but at level 7 you're gonna get pretty bored with this. Yeah, here's the problem with the game. See, I'm shooting this cool plasma weapon, I'm flying in the air, but sadly that's pretty much all you do in this game. There are no additional weapons, no different characters to play as. It's pretty one-dimensional. Holy shit. It's challenging and all, especially since there's 18 fucking huge ass levels here, but still it can get very, very repetitive. Yeah, and the Turbografx-16 did a pretty good job, I'd say. Sound effects suck. Here, I'll die in purpose. Oh! It's all chuggy. Get ready! It sounds like he's been smoking cigarettes for 40 years. Sounds even worse than my voice. The graphics are nice and colorful. They were able to replicate the 3D effects well on this game, which is surprising because the Turbografx-16 doesn't really have Mode 7 capabilities like a Super Nintendo would. But another problem I have with this game is that I remember it came out in 1990, which was the second year of the Turbografx-16. And, it was in heavy competition with the Sega Genesis, of course. If anybody remembers the war, Genesis does what Nintendo, and I remember the Genesis ads even called the Turbografx-16 the Turbo 8, which is pretty brutal. Well, anyway, my point being is that the Sega Genesis had Space Harrier 2 on it, and was a launch title. I don't know if it came out the same day as like Ultra Beast and all those other ones, but it came out in the same year at least, which came out in 1989. So this one comes out a year later, so we're playing the prequel on the Turbografx-16. That's fucking stupid. And you see, what are you thinking releasing this? It's a good game, I like the fast action, all that is great, and you can even reverse the mode, so up is down and down is up, or you can just do it traditionally, like up is up and down is down, like I have it now. Forget all that flight simulation bullshit. I like the traditional way. Again, blown up shit fun, repetitive, bad. My final analysis on Space Harrier for Turbografx-16, it gets a 61 out of 100. Again, I think they should have done more to improve the video game experience here on the home console instead of giving us a half-baked port of a classic arcade title. But still, I admired their effort for creating a 3D game of this style on the Turbografx-16. Could have been better, but hey, could have been a lot worse too. Way better than that Sega Master System version. Okay, and that's all from me. Star Soldier, over and out. Okay, you're gonna die, Dragon. Oh yeah. Come back here, you asshole. Yep. Oh yeah, eat it, bitch. Oh! That's cool. Get ready.